Live.
gotta put that work in, man. You gotta go get
Learn.
See, listen. This what I tell them.
Serve.
I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go
Inspire.
out and I go get it. How to go,
You're in the
that's all
right
I know.
place.
I don't
You're
succeed
checking
if I
out
don't breathe.
Chip
Success,
Baker,
what does it
the
mean?
Success
If I
Chronicles.
conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with another episode of the Success Chronicles. And today we have Miss Adina Howard with us. And thankful so much that, we know who she is. Thankful so much that she joined the Success Chronicles and, just going to hang out and talk life and success. And I just want to first start off by saying, thanks so much for the opportunity to sit and talk life and success with you.
Oh, thank you for blessing me with the opportunity to, sit down and talk with you about it. I appreciate being able to have, the conversation. So let's do it.
All right. Well, talk to us about your life story. Where you from, kind of how you were raised, and kind of track that, if you can, up until now.
So I was born and raised in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Man, my story started November 14th, 73, and gave, parents Emma Jean and Byron Walker, and they raised their first child.
Mm-hmm.
And mama was on me like, a tick on a dog's behind about singing. And it was always a constant for her to get me to sing and to perform in front of individuals. And it was something that I had no desire to do. And just that constant pushing to sing manifested into who I am today and what I've accomplished up to this point. So long story short, it was all about my mother being motivated to push me to create here to help manifest something, the gift that she heard in me, to bring it out and make sure that I utilized it. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And that you have been.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, kind of talk to us about your career. How's that been for you?
My career has been an amazing journey. It really, really has, because it's been ups and downs, peaks and valleys, ebbs and flows. But every lesson that has been learned with the failures, I've gotten closer to success. Because even though I've succeeded with my songs "Freak Like Me," "T-Shirt and Panties," there was a form of success there, but yet at the same time, it was with a big machine. So I had a major label behind me to really push and make sure things happen. So because I had that behind me, there was some ignorance that lingered, because I had no idea how to run a business.
Yeah.
You have to know how to run a business, because I had this machine, basically running it for me, and I just had to show up. So in the midst of all of that success, there was a failure to learn.
Yeah.
And I had to learn, the hard way, I guess you could say, to the point where it helped me grow. And I know more now than I ever did when I first started in the business. And because of what I know and the team that I've been able to assemble, I'm able to create greater success for myself. And, I had to teach myself how to fish, if that makes, what I'm saying?
That's it.
I had to teach myself how to fish and surround myself with people who knew how to fish successfully. I don't think people really understand. It's cool to have somebody feed you, but it's even better to know how to feed yourself. You know.
That's it.
So with that being said, my career, my life, my success has been based on the ebbs and flows. If I had not gone through the failures, I wouldn't be succeeding, you know, in my here and now.
Yeah.
But I had to go through that in order to be able to achieve what I need to achieve.
It's cool that you say that, because those are a couple of things that I truly believe in. And like my tagline for my YouTube channel is, live, learn, serve, inspire, go get it. And really, I think you have to live a life where you live. And then from that, just like you said, with the ebbs and flows, like you're going to learn from your failures, and
that's the best way to learn.
Right.
It really is.
Mm-hmm. And it naturally puts you in a position to where, okay, you've been through some things. you've been through some things.
Yeah.
And so now you
have
can inspire.
Speak on it.
Right. And you can inspire others, because so now, you just saying, okay, I didn't know that stuff. Now artists coming through, they can say, well, hey, I need to make sure I know everything that's going on.
Right. Absolutely. It's vital, because ignorance is bliss for those individuals getting over.
Yeah.
People don't, that you have to understand that. It is bliss for those people skimming your money off the top and you don't know it. It is bliss for you to be, for you to have given away your mechanicals or your publishing because you have no idea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That ignorance is bliss when there's, when you're benefiting from it. It's not blissful at all when you have to, understand that, okay, the consequence for your ignorance is possibly going to hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
It could. Long term, short term, it doesn't matter, but it's going to set you back. However, it is what it's supposed to be.
Right. What are 3 things in your life that you've accomplished that you're proud of?
Man, being drug free, being not falling into becoming a drug addict. That for me, because the industry that I'm in, being able, and I have an addictive personality, I'm a Scorpio. So being in this environment or that environment and constantly exposed to certain things, coming out of it unscathed, to navigate through that is major, because nobody tells you no. Everybody wants to get you high or drunk, it seems, and to be able to not allow that seedy energy to steer me in a direction that was going to lead me to nowhere.
Okay. All right.
My associate's degree in culinary arts. I achieved that goal. I went back to school and got my associates in culinary, and I'm very pleased about that. Yeah.
All right.
Let me see the third one. Man, the third one I would say is resurrection. I would say that I'm very proud of being able to have 100% creative control over this new project that I just released, because it shows me that I can do it, and I can do it successfully. Yeah. And I don't have the big machine behind me, so to speak, but the machine that I'm putting together is going to work out just fine.
Yeah. It's going to be smooth.
Yes. And I am at the helm, I'm steering this thing.
Well, talk to us about your new project, and the name of it and all of that, if you don't mind.
So the new album is called Resurrection, It is a concept album. It's rooted in the true form of how I was introduced to the world. So I stay rooted in what people are familiar with. However, I branch out and you get to see growth in this new album, spiritually, vocally, sonically. It's a progressive album. And I'm very pleased with it. The first single that was released is called Blasphemy. The video can be on YouTube. And the second single that we are about to start promoting is called Nasty. And Nasty is, it's the new Freak Like Me.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it the true Adina Howard?
It's the new Freak Like Me.
Okay.
You know, people have been asking me for so long to do it, and then the right version came along.
Mm-hmm. That's good stuff.
So I'm excited about this project. It's a fun project. There's something on there for everyone, for sure. You know, you got some bedroom bangers on there. You have some, you know, getting ready for the club type bangers on there. You have mellow, just chill, lay back, you know, just want to relax and just float. You know, a little bit of everything. Yeah.
Yeah. For whoever wanted, they can get it, huh?
Yes. If they go to adinahoward.com, they can download the album for free.
Okay.
And for those who want to support it financially, they can go to Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, places like that. You know, any digital platform, they can purchase it there as well.
All right. What's your definition of success?
My definition of success, man. Enjoying what I do, having an inner peace, working towards blessing other people, and blessing other people in the process, I think is very important, because more often than not, your success, your talent it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with you, yet nothing to do with you. Because I recognize that my platform has a purpose. For me, using my platform for that purpose successfully and accomplishing my mission that the divine has sent me here to do. And for the creator to look at me and say, well done. Yeah. And I reap the rewards for being obedient. Yes. Yes. My personal blessings, that's success for me.
Okay. What do you think it takes to achieve success?
Resilience, consistency, follow through, commitment. Even when it gets tough, even when you feel hopeless, you have to find purpose in it. And if you find purpose in it, then you'll continue to move forward. But you have to know that you have to be resilient. You have to be steadfast. Mm-hmm. But yet at the same time, you cannot have tunnel vision, which is kind of like crazy to say, because I think when people say they want to be a singer, they just think of maybe Beyonce, Rihanna, Taylor Swift, and so on and so forth, but not thinking that, okay, I could be, you know, if I am that good at it, I can be, you know, an instructor. Right. There's so many ways to be able to utilize your gift of song, you know, that you don't have to do. You don't have to be big name, you know, A-list on television. There's so many other ways that you can utilize that gift to bless other people. You know, so they have to be open to that, because you never know what package your blessing is wrapped in. So
I like it. It could be in some of the old school brown paper bag.
Hello, somebody, right?
You know, it don't have to be all dressed up and nice and pretty.
Exactly. So, you know, I think that's important for people to know.
Well, again, thank you for taking the time to interview with the Chronicles.
I hope it made sense to you because I did have a 420 moment.
It all made great sense.
It all came back together. Okay.
Yeah, it all made great sense. And
They'd be like, Adina, 420 again? No.
I think, just like I was saying, I think, I think it's cool. Everybody lives and learns in life, and it's really cool when you can, use what you learn to help bless
Absolutely.
someone else. And so I think
That's the whole point. Your success is about you. It's about being a beacon of light, giving somebody hope that they have they may actually have the ability to do it too.
Yes.
And so it would behoove you for your followers, your congregation, that you have. If you're going to be a leader, make sure you lead properly because they will follow.
Yes.
And so it's important to make sure that no matter what you're leading by example, whether you intend to or not, you're leading by example. So be mindful of your actions and your words, your thoughts, because when they manifest, if you're not doing right, you're going to lead a lot of people in a way that they don't deserve.
Yes.
But at the same time, we got to be mindful of who we follow.
Two-way. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I tell people all the time, God protects fools and babies, not foolishness. So, you have to be responsible and accountable for the decisions that you make. And that's part of being able to be successful too.
Well, there it is, Miss Adina Howard. Again, thank you so much for taking the time to do it.
You're so welcome.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of the Success Chronicles. We'll see you next time. God bless. Go get it.